at the celebration. What a start. What an outstanding start this is from Nepal. Winning toss, deciding to bowl first, and this is the very first delivery. And he picks up Tanzid Hasan with a short one. And hit that back straight onto him. Brilliant.
These guys are just blockbusters. Look at that first ball of the contest. And Hassan has to go none for one.
One ball into the match, and it brings in the Bangladesh captain Najmul Hussain Shanto, who did open in the previous match. Well, he's virtually doing the same in this one. An extraordinary piece of cricket from Tanzid. That's going down. Now Sompal Kami will probably gain an extra yard or two in pace because his tail is up here. He was probably as surprised as anyone when he saw this. Tanzid coming down the pitch. It's the first ball of the match. Well, I'll take that. That is a gift. Thank you.
Yeah, that is inexplicable. You're batting first, you want to have a look at conditions, especially in conditions like these where you're uncertain. Give yourself some time. If you get a gem of a delivery first up, then that's all well and good. But don't get dismissed like that.
Short again, but it's down the leg side. It's not a good line. It's a good piece of fielding down there. That's a boundary save. Yeah, Sandeep Jora. That's the end of Tanzid. What was he doing?
He was going down the wicket of the very first delivery. That's a shocking start from Bangladesh. But what a start for Nepal. And it's a new surface too. First time being used here at St. Vincent. Have a look.
Three for one, and let's introduce you to our umpires. Sam Najaski from Australia, standing in his 27th T20 International, and it's Hassan Raza from Pakistan, standing in his 80th T20 International. Good to see Hassan Raza with Sam Najaski. We've got Jayaraman Madan Gopal, our TV umpire, and Richie Richardson, our match referee. Radiant Richie, described by Samuel Badri at the toss. I love that, Sam. Bowled. Lytton Das, experience, just having a look at the first ball.
Yeah, nothing wrong in that. We know that it has been a low-scoring affair at this ground. 159, which Bangladesh posted, is the highest total in this ground. Yes, Tanzid already gone back in the hut. Litun Kumar Das in. They'll be hoping that the next three batters. Shakib, we already know he's picked up a 50 in the last match. This pair is important for Bangladesh.
Oh, that's a decent delivery. It's given it. It was swinging away from that leg stump. Now Lytton Das is surely going to review this.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The final decision is out. I check the feed. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. standing tall. Appears to be missing the bat. Confirm with Ultra Edge, please. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Please. Pitching in line. Impact umpires. Wickets. Original decision out. Sam, recommend you to reverse your decision. This signal.
Well, it's a game of small margins, and the review is good. 3 for 1 from the first.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
Whoo! You're a hustler, boy.
When I just eat, I could win sweet prizes like a Lux Getaway, phones,
And vouchers on my favourite food, yeah?
Whoa! Score your own prize, Nicholas.
Alright, challenging winning vibes. Order today to win from thousands of amazing prizes.
Did somebody say just please? ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
Dipendra Singh Airy. Yeah, the 3 for 21 against South Africa. Bowled so well. This is a Nepal team that is growing in confidence and stature with every game they're playing. And that first over bowled by Sompal Kami has set the tone here for this contest. Remember, Bangladesh must win this match to qualify for the Super 8. Nepal will be doing everything in their power to prevent that. Standing at slip is Anil Shah. Asif Sheikh is the keeper. Now we've got a problem because the sight screen is not emblazoned in black. We've got a little adjustment to make there. So have a look at this again. Well, I thought that ball was starting to straighten up onto the stumps, a sort of a gentle away swinger. It's pitched on, and the technology tells us it's going down and missing the stumps. Sandeep Lamachani says, well, what do you think of that? And here we go.
Mr. Ali Khan described that dismissal as shocking from Bangladesh. From a Nepal standpoint, that was electric. When that start, first ball to get a wicket really sets the tone for at least the first 6 overs. So these two need to, 1, consolidate, and then 2, still try to capitalize in the first 6. Easier said than done. You lose another one, then you slip into further trouble.
Oh, he's got this through. That's going to be a chase, and a very, very good chase as well. Sompal Kami. That is brilliant. He's just finished the first over of the innings. They will check the boundary here, but I think he has saved the boundary here.
I think he's okay. I think he's done really well here. That is excellent work in the deep. Had to pull it back and ensure that he doesn't touch the cushions while his hand was on the ball. Lovely timing from Lichun Kumar Das. Should give him a bit of a confidence there. He played it late and made sure he went through the gap right from the middle part of the bat.
Bowled him straight through the gap. Nepal have strengthened their grip on the top order here.
Yeah, what a matchup. That's 18 dismissals now for Shantu against off-spin since the last T20 World Cup. This is sensational stuff from Nepal. Angle from around the wicket. Just look at this delivery. good seam position, good rotation, and then through the gate, playing for the non-existent turn. Natural variation from the surface. It's a new ball. Bang on target. Wicket in the first over, wicket in the second over. Captain goes 7 for 2.
Shakib Al Hassan is in after just 9 deliveries, and he comes on the back of a 64 not out against Netherlands, which really was the glue that held that innings together against the Netherlands here. And that was his first 50. Was the glue that held that innings together against the Netherlands here, and that was his first 50 in some 20 T20 internationals, so he's rediscovered his touch, and he ladles into that. Superb start from Shakib.
Yeah, he enjoys batting in the West Indies. His striker has been above 137, averaging 46 in West Indies, and have a look at that start. Not to reach for it, but he went on top of it. And again, really good piece of timing, square the wicket between point and backward point for a lovely boundary to start his innings.
Slip has come out straight away. Oh, it's an extra bounce, and we've seen bounce on these pitches here in St. Vincent.
Yeah, this is exactly what the off spinner was looking for. That ball to just drift back in, hit and continue with the angle.
Nepal had just picked up from the other night, 11 for 2.
Yeah, just because of the angle he's wrong the wicket, it's always going toward the stump. Big gap between bat and pad, playing for that turn. And all that happened was that deft rattle. They continue to inspire. This is what this team has been doing throughout this tournament. Fans here, fans back at home.
Tawhid Hridoy, Mamadullah to come, Jakar Ali. Sompal has chipped it. Litton Das. Well, you've got two of the most experienced cricketers here in Litton Das and Shakib Al Hassan. They've got to steady this rocking ship at the moment. 12 for 2. Bangladesh have been reduced to. Rohit Podal, the Nepal captain, won the toss. He said, we're going to have a ball first. We want a ball first and see what we can do. He mentioned dew at the toss to you, Samuel.
You guys have been here for a couple of games there. Because it's a 7:30 p.m. start, you'd expect the dew to set in later on.
Just going down. Good pace. He's bowled 136 kilometers an hour, that second delivery. The first at 132. So naturally his tail is up. He's running in because he got a wicket with his very first ball of the match, and he's wrapped those pads of Shakib.
Yeah, good start, really good start with the ball. But for me, Atta Ali Khan, every time I see Liton Kumar Das bat, he always flatters to deceive. He looks exceptional, but then he doesn't really carry on. For me, he's a talent, no doubt.
Now this was Shantu against the Netherlands. Tried a reverse sweep, and here tonight he offers a huge wide open gate.
Well, you'll just notice that he's struggled with the off spin, hasn't he? And struggles continues for Nazmul Shanto, the skipper, versus off spinners in the overs between 1 and 6 in T20s since 2022, 11 dismissals.
Bowling very wide on that return crease, Sompal Kami. Now, whether that's by design, whether he felt he wanted to widen the angle, but he was very wide. Look how wide he is here. Look how wide, and that creates the angle into the left-hander. You can see he's very wide. You can't get much wider on that return crease. Bowled, little bit of shape. Just that shape of the away swing that he's looking for to the right-hander.
Yeah, just look at that bat presentation. Arthur, I just want you to talk a little bit about Litton Kumar Das. For me, I really like him. Every time I see him bat.
Yeah, we all like him. Even back home, people feel that he's one of the better batters to come out from Bangladesh. He's just been consistently inconsistent. And for a long period of time, that has been the problem. But he gets in. He got 36 in that first match against Sri Lanka.
Ooh, that's gone extravagantly. 3 gone, 13 for 2.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
Experience the glamour and the drama. All 5 days of Royal Ascot starts Tuesday, live on Sky Sports Racing.
The action doesn't stop. This summer on Sky Sports.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
Chakar Ali, Rishad Hussain, he's got a couple of first-class centuries coming in at 8. He's a very decent striker of the ball. Dipendra Singh Eri. Shakib is going to have to hurry. He's safe now, but for a moment he was called through by Litton Das, and I'm not sure he wanted that run.
They look a good unit, Nepal. If you look at the energy, the way they started their innings, especially picking up a wicket, and they look pretty sharp in the field also. Have a look at this. Good work, but in the end, Shakib, better throw would have been much more closer because he was nowhere near to the stumps.
Kushal Bertal, the fielder, not just saving a run, but almost creating the run out.
Yeah, you see hunger, you see desperation, you see desire in this Nepal team. Shakib ball watching, and then belatedly decided to go.
Ring of fielders on that offside, you can see. And Nepal have made just the one change tonight. Sandeep Jora, middle order bat, 3 T20 international 50s. He comes into the side for current KC. Asif Sheikh almost got them over the line against South Africa with a 42. Oh, a swing and a miss. Nepal have got a strong grip on this top order here.
It has been a struggle for Bangladesh, especially the top order. We already mentioned he's going through a lean patch. He's trying to play that dry, but the left foot not really going close to the pitch of the delivery. Instead of looking to play a big shot, I think just look to rotate strike.
Oh, he's picked this up. How well has he picked it up? No, it's not going to go. It's Kushal Bertal in that deep square position. He wasn't in control of the shot, Litton Das.
Yeah, but this is the conundrum, Wilco. He knows that he has to score within the power play. No sense just batting the 6 overs. So trying to score, but yet managing those risks And that is the challenge.
Goes for the sweep again. It's a chase, and the ball's going to win it. It's 4 for Lytton Das. 20 for 2, 4 gone. Lytton Das, 20 for 2, 4 gone.
These fans to celebrate, they've been quiet for the first 3.5 overs or so, but this is good technique from high to low. Just look at that bat swing. For those youngsters looking on, that's proper sweeping technique.
Now Sompal Kami has bowled 2 excellent overs, 1 for 5, and the skipper's going to give him a 3rd over. So Rohit Podal feels that his strike bowler got a chance of picking up another wicket here. That's why.
Get a slip in.
Yeah, lots of preparation have gone into these pitches, not only here but across all of the venues. Diligent work from the ground staff. But just in terms of team selection, and I threw this question to both of you, Wilco and Atta Ali Khan. Nepal left out Karan Casey, another seamer, to bolster their batting, hoping that this pitch will give a lot of spin. But what we've seen so far, seam movement. Would they have been better off having that option?
Yeah, we will have to wait and see how Nepal does with the ball, because they've done really well in the last match against South Africa. Sompal, good seam position, and there is a movement there, and that's the reason why I feel it's a really good decision from the skipper to have seamer continue to bowl in 3rd over. But if you have that thing in your mind that you're looking to pick up wickets, then you've got to have slips, fielders in the catching position.
Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. The keeper has called for it. Keeper's taken it. Asif Sheikh, and it's another strike for Sompal Kami. He's ripping the heart out of Bangladesh here in St. Vincent.
Yeah, validating the decision to give him 3 on the trot. Picks up another wicket, and an important one into the surface once again. Cross-batted shot, not in control. Very good from the keeper as well. He called early. Everyone moved out of his way, and quite rightly so. Just look at that, the passion, the celebration, the emotion from Nepal. I'm sure they're celebrating all over the world. Another wicket falls. Das goes for 10, 21 for 3.
Coming in at 5, Tawhid Hridoy, gifted stroke player. Bangladesh very much on the back foot here. His best in this World Cup is 40. And Sompal Kami, credit to the captain, Rohit Podal, to give him another over, because he has repaid his captain's faith. He's just 21 years of age, Rohit. And he's said to Sompal, okay, have another over, get me another wicket, and he's done that.
He's got to slip in now. That's very good, really good captaincy.
There's some concerned faces. He's got some pace, and that pace has been put away for 4.
notice the bounce also. It's a boundary. So there is something in the pitch. That's the second time a Bangladesh batter has tried to play a cross-batted shot and has been dismissed playing that full shot. Yeah, top edge. And then it went way too high, but not the distance he was looking at.
No! Bowled. Well, I think almost the casual way, the relaxed way in which Asif Sheikh took that catch tells me how relaxed Nepal feel in this match. They feel they almost got over the line. To use an Ian Smith expression, by the barest of margins they lost it. But here tonight they are taking this game to Bangladesh.
Roddy Eswick, former West Indies assistant coach, doing some work with the fast bowlers from Nepal. He would be pleased no end to see what they've been doing and they continue to do.
Bowled again, he's attacking the stumps. That's an absolutely superb 3 overs from Sompal Kami. 3 overs, 2 for 10 from him. It's 26 for 3 from 5.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports.
Woo! You're a hustler, boy.
When I just eat, I could win sweet prizes like a Lux Getaway, phones.
And vouchers on my favourite food, yeah?
Whoa! Score your own prize, Nicholas.
Alright, challenging winning vibes. Order today to win from thousands of amazing prizes.
Did somebody say justice?
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
Well, what a start for Nepal and for Sompal. The Gulmi Express, named after the district where he's from, his nickname. And that third over has paid dividends for Nepal and his captain. And here is the captain, Rohit Podal, bringing himself on. We didn't see him bowl against South Africa, but no Karam KC, who was the first change bowler then. Karam KC only bowled the 1 over, which went for 9 against South Africa. So he's their most experienced player in terms of T20 internationals that he's played, but not featuring today. Tidy so far from the captain.
Yeah, this is a fantastic start by Nepal. Exactly the start that they wanted. Won the toss, said we'll have a bowl again. They did the same thing against South Africa the other night. Got off to a great start and they picked up a couple of wickets inside this power play.
Well, he's drilled that with control and safe along the ground. And it's getting the Bangladesh fans to their feet suddenly.
Yeah, hitting with the perceived turn, just looking for something to break the shackles, just marginally offline. Good connection.
Another top edge, another chance for Nepal. Well held. Nepal holding all their catches, taking all their chances. And Lamachani holding on to this one. Bangladesh sinking deeper into the mire. And they're making a splash.
Yeah, it's been free fall from Bangladesh so far, trying to repeat the shot from the previous delivery. A little bit more bounce this time. Lamichani, eyes on the prize. This is an exceptional catch. In the end, manages to hold on. It's never easy. It was a steal. The captain strikes. Bangladesh in disarray at the moment. Just look at that. What a celebration. Goes for 9. Hridoy, 30 for 4.
Well, a huge amount of experience comes out in the shape of Mahmudullah. But Bangladesh are in real trouble here. "30 for 4 inside the power play." Nepal lifting themselves after that crushing disappointment against South Africa where they came so close.
This is the wicket. Going for another big shot. Previous ball got similar shot, but how is this for a catch? What a catch. Eyes on the ball all the way into his hand. Mahmudullah's now off the strike. Off the mark. Could get two here. Could be a run out. Wrong end. Bangladesh 31 for 4 after 6.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports.
It's a broken world, but together
we can do anything. War is coming, and neither of us may win.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
At the end of the power play, 31 for 4. It's been brilliant for Nepal, and now they bring in their big leg-spinning weapon in Sandeep Labashani, so it does not get easier for Bangladesh at this stage.
Yeah, he was brilliant in the last game, though wicketless. Yeah, that was the guy who made the splash as his team is doing out in the middle. Just love the passion and the fans of Nepal, the following that they have whenever they play at home back in Kathmandu. They really love their cricket. The most experienced pair for Bangladesh out in the middle though, in these two.
Oh, that turns as it did in the game against South Africa. Didn't pick up a wicket, but he bowled brilliantly. And Nepal getting a slip in place as well.
Yeah, innings story so far, 31 for 4. Shakib Al Hassan has incidentally played in all editions of the T20 World Cup, and incidentally too, Dale, as we have a look at this catch, the last international cricket that was played at this venue prior to this World Cup in 2014 was a test match between West Indies and Bangladesh. These two featured in that test match.
Played late, played really well as well. A welcome boundary for Mahmudullah.
Probably the first bad ball that Ramashani has bowled in the 2 games that I've watched him bowl here at this ground. Mahmudullah's just leant back and played a nice little cut shot. Bangladesh need every run they can. There was a low-scoring affair the other night when South Africa batted first. And Nepal will know that if they continue to bowl the way they bowled, the way they did against South Africa, and Bangladesh being 35 for 4, we could be in for another similar cracker tonight.
And that spin again, it's ripping off the surface.
What's your preference, Dale? High scoring entertainment or low scoring thrillers?
No, I want these low scoring thrillers. Here's that catch again. This is a wonderful catch. We saw a couple catches go down the other night with South Africa and Nepal, and what a celebration. It is nice and hot here in St. Vincent. Oh, that is a long turn. Has it just flicked the leg of the batsman? Spies. Shakib is having a little in the umpires here asking why would that be a bye and not a wide, but he did move across quite a lot on the stumps.
Well, with Lamachani bowling, watch out if he takes 2 wickets in this innings, he'll reach 100 in T20 International. So he'd be the second fastest to reach that landmark as well. And Mahmudullah, a little way off the landmark for him, but Mustafizur, a landmark also. They talk about pitches taking turn. You've got to put the revs on the ball to maximise. Oh, they want a second? No, they won't get that wisely. And well fielded in the deep as well. 38 for 4. about Rishad Hossain's ability with his leg spin, but he's going to have a big role to play with the bat unless this partnership between Shakib and Mahmudullah can really take a hold for Bangladesh. The captain is continuing. Quick running for the single, and it'll just be the one. I can tell you that after that game against South Africa, the Kathmandu Post ran the headline: Nepal lose to South Africa, win over the world. And that was very much the sentiment in the stadium, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And I actually said at the end of the game, I'm South African, but I was still sitting there thinking, come on, Nepal. You know, South Africa have already qualified, so that's okay. But you kind of want the underdogs to do well. And again tonight, Nepal have come out and they've said, we won the toss. We really want to compete in this World Cup. That is a lot of turn. We're on a fresh pitch tonight, but Nepal are doing the right thing. They are not just bowling the ball, they're actually giving it some rip, allowing the pitch to do its thing and allowing the ball to turn.
Aerial safe though, and it'll run away very quickly for 4. This outfield, this ground has been renovated, the pitch relayed in advance of this World Cup. Work done on the outfield as well, that ran away quickly.
Yeah, once again, it's the senior campaigners. It's now up to them whether they can garner a good partnership. There's a couple of good shots. That one from, particular from Shakib Al-Hasan on a shorter side. It was aerial, but the good thing was it went through the gap. So it picks up another boundary. Yeah, they need a decent partnership here, but take nothing away from Nepal.
Well, we need to remind everyone what the context of this match is. Group D, with South Africa already safely through to the Super 8. Bangladesh, if they win, will secure that second qualification spot. If Nepal manage to turn them over, then that will just open the door for the Netherlands. However, they play Sri Lanka tonight. Bowling first in that match. It started an hour later than this game. But even if Bangladesh lose, the Netherlands would have to beat Sri Lanka and beat them by some margin to also overturn Bangladesh on net rate. So it is simple for Bangladesh. They win, they go through. 8 overs gone, 44 for 4. Nepalese fans have been a real feature of this T20 World Cup. Their energy, the colour they bring. They just want more opportunity to see their team up against bigger nations. That's how you learn. They would have learned a lot from that match against South Africa, losing so narrowly. The flag of Nepal is the only flag in the world that is not a square or rectangular. Now, this might be my friend. I was in a place called the Bush Bar yesterday afternoon, which is up in the mountains above Arnos Vale. Yes, there he is. DV, his name is. He said, I was at the ground wearing a rhino hat. And I said, we saw your rhino head. His name is DV. He's from Kathmandu, but now lives in Boston. Still a turn, going with the turn.
Yeah, good thing from Shakib Al-Hasan is he's batting deep, because we know that the spinners, especially the wrist spinner, is getting a ball to turn quite sharply. So is the finger spinner. But when you bat deep, you have a little bit more time to realize how much turn it took. Oh, have a look at that. They're already dancing in the stands. That's your friend?
Yeah, that's DV. We said we picked him out yesterday, so well done our camera crew. It is a national symbol of Nepal, the single-horned rhino, the greater one-horned rhino. There are less than 4,000 live today, and they're at risk from poachers as well. Now, will Lamachani pick up a wicket for his team tonight? He was so economical. He applied pressure in the game against South Africa. You don't always have to be taking the wickets.
Yeah, the thing about him is that he bowled in fantastic lines, fantastic lengths, and he bowled with a lot of the South Africans basically confused. He didn't know whether to come forward, stay within the crease, and it just shows you that he's got the minds of the South Africans through his skills that he's got. And again, another doppel. And what that means is that he doesn't have to take wickets, but he builds up enough pressure that the guys around him can take wickets. You saw Birtle take a couple, even though at the end of the day you'd think that Lamashane was the man that bowled the best. It doesn't always work out that way in the wickets column.
Hit with real firmness. So good for 4. Bangladesh need a few big overs here. They've got 7 off this one so far.
It's a cracking shot. Again in the air. But how far he had to reach out. Look at that. But that was right from the mid part of the bat. The hit very hard and powerful. Look at the fielder at long off. No chance whatsoever. Races to the boundary. That is a powerful shot from Mahmudullah.
It's brought up the 50 for Bangladesh. The problem for them is the 4 wickets in the column. Offside once more.
And this is the variation. It's very difficult to spot googly and the leg break. The googly could be a little bit flatter and a little bit quicker. You can see the seam scrambled slightly differently. And it's what the batters are looking for. There's a run out chance here, and that is out. That is a wonderful bit of fielding. A lot of confusion this by the Bangladeshis out in the middle there.
Well, the fielder was Gulsan Jha, the young 18-year-old who was run out at the end of the match against South Africa. He'll feel delighted with that. But Bangladesh are lurching from one disaster to another.
Shakib hit it straight to the fielder. He was out of the crease, suggesting to his non-striker Mahmudullah that the run was on. But he realized it went straight to the fielder. Never there. No fault of his. He has to go. 52 for 5.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
When the kids eat us out of house and home, we just eat groceries from Sainsbury's.
Yes! Betsy the nuts! Get off, it's mine!
When do they leave home?
Groceries made easy.
Did somebody say just eat?
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
Oh, there's a real energy coursing around this Arnos Vale Stadium. Nepal, they can't progress in this World Cup, but they have never beaten a test-playing nation ever. They thought that they were going to get over the line against South Africa. They've now picked themselves up. They're targeting this match. Bangladesh need to win to go through to the Super 8s. They may still progress even if they lose, but with the Netherlands playing, they would need to chase against Sri Lanka in about 12.3 overs if Bangladesh were to lose this match, say, off the last ball. But just analyse this run out, Dale Steyn.
Yeah, just a bit of scrambled minds, a little bit of confusion out in the middle. Shakib going for the run, stopping Mahmudullah halfway. And almost a nothing. Oh, could we see another run out? And this is what happens when you lose a couple of wickets and you're not scoring any runs. There's no free flow of runs. Sandeep Lamashane taking a good run out there. Presence of mind to get back to the stumps.
It was a poor call, wasn't it? Probably thought the ball would have just gone past that fielder. But have a look at the reaction, the mistake that he has done. He cannot believe it. Hands on his head. He cannot believe it.
Well, Mahmudullah has been run out the joint most in T20 international history, so Shakib Al Hassan has just handed him an 11th run out.
I swear I'm on that list too. I think I ran out.
Where?
I think I've run out A.B. de Villiers and Hashim Amla a bunch of times, and me being the guy that's not out. I don't think the other name is on that list there, but certainly I'm there somewhere.
Well, that's the thing, the guy at the other end doesn't make the list.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling. Absolutely, you've got to come back into the dressing room and look your mate in the eye and apologise. But now Shakib's got a real job on his hands. He's still out there and he has to score some runs for his team, because Bangladesh being 54 for 5, they need to find a total here somewhere, and somebody's got to step up for them.
Not only him, he needs someone like Jakir Ali or maybe the Rishad Hussain to come in and do something with the bat. That is a nice stroke off the back foot. Does it go all the way? No, it doesn't. Another really good piece of fielding in the deep. Outstanding. Nepal has been simply brilliant.
Now it's great work from Kushal Malla. The umpires will want to check. Has he managed to avoid contact with the sponge? Does he clear the ball from his hand? Yeah, looks like he does from that angle.
Yeah, this is fantastic fielding, and there's no more free runs, there's no more will win games in this World Cup. Nepal are here to fight and here to win games. We've seen USA go through to the Super 8s.
Nepal won the toss a little bit earlier and inserted Bangladesh. Shakib Al Hassan unbeaten on 15, Jakir Ali on 4. The bowling for Nepal, Sumpal Kami, 2 wickets for 10 runs in 3 overs. Ari with a wicket, Paudal with a wicket of his own, 57 for 5 at the halfway stage. Time now to turn back the clock. Let's go back in time to 2014, Hong Kong versus Bangladesh.
Over extra cover. It's gone all the way for 6. Hong Kong have won. Oh yes. What a performance.
Yeah, first round in Chattogram, that game in 2014, 108 played, 114 played. A magnificent win by Hong Kong, taking that game by 2 wickets. Will that inspire Nepal tonight to register a similar victory against Bangladesh? Projected scores there. They'll be hoping for a bit more. Brian Murgatroyd and Atta Ali Khan alongside Murgas at this stage. How do you see proceedings?
Well, it's been a fantastic start by Nepal, and the pressure is on Bangladesh. And one of the Achilles heels for Bangladesh is that they do struggle against sides that are lower ranked. I think because of the pressure of expectation against them. They're expected to beat sides like this. Berto bowled absolutely fantastic. In the previous match, 4 wickets he took. What can he do this evening? 4 for 19.
You know, what's noticeable is that he's bowling nice and slowly. He's giving the ball some air, giving it time to turn off the surface. And that's so important for any spinner, just trying to find that optimum pace on the surface. He's getting some turn, but this man, Atta Ali Khan, as you've mentioned a little bit earlier, has the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. Again,
here is Kushal Bertel's spell from a couple of nights ago. It's not his best bowling in T20 internationals. That was against PNG earlier this year, but this was fantastic. And as Samuel Badri said, he bowled with a great deal of control, took the pace off the ball, tried to spin it, and again producing a false shot there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the skipper from Nepal handles his bowlers now. It is of mighty importance because they have now pushed Bangladesh on the back foot. So you really don't want to see your bowlers releasing the pressure.
Yeah, that's such an important point, Atta Ali Khan. We saw how important 1 run was in that last game. Every run counts. You make 1 bad decision, 1 delivery, 1 over, and it can be quite costly in the end.
End of the over, Bangladesh 59 for 5. Rashad Hossain in next. He's got a half century in T20 international cricket. Taskin knows how to hold a bat as well. There's a lot of pressure on them when it comes to it. 5 top wickets down already. A lot of pressure on that man there. Well, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Nepal bowlers and fielders here. They've been absolutely tremendous and they've really been pumped up. There's no sign of any hangover from the defeat a couple of nights ago. They really have been up for this contest.
Yeah, Captain Rohit Paudel in his final over at Ali Khan extracting something. It's the first time he's bowled in this tournament for Nepal, so he's taking the responsibility.
Yeah, leading from the front. And if you look at the way the ball behaves after pitching, that looks close, that looks plumb, that's given. He's taken the review straight away.
Big spin there.
TV Advisory Director, we have a player review, LBW, regional decision. 5 seconds. Bad in. Right on, please. Appears to be missing the bat. Can we have Ultra Edge to check the same, please? Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat in ball. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, it's original decision. As long as your decision.
The captain delivers. Rohit Paudel takes his second wicket. That's only the 4th time that Shakib Al Hassan has been at LBW in 124 innings in T20 internationals. He's gone for 17, Bangladesh 61 for 6.
Most experienced player for Bangladesh is gone. He's played in every edition of the men's T20 World Cup, Shakib Al Hassan. They were desperate for him to be out in the middle, but these guys continue their celebration spirited.
He continued the celebration right from the very first delivery. Don't forget that they picked a wicket of the very first delivery of this match.
Scampered single. There just seems to be an element of panic here with Bangladesh.
And the moment it pitched in line, it was always going to be trouble for Shakib, trying to play that ball a little bit too square. Powdell, the deliverer. Only the second time in his 52-match career has he completed a full allocation of 4 overs. What a spell from the captain. 63 for 6.
Well, the bad news for Shakib is that even though he's got his pads on, he's not going to be allowed to bat again. Well, it started badly for Bangladesh this evening when they lost a wicket off the first ball, and it hasn't got much better. It's got to go wide. There's a slip in position. How on earth do Bangladesh play this now? There's 6 wickets down, 8 overs to go. They need runs, but they also need to bat the overs out as well.
They need both. First,
I've been looking on quite intently, Murghaz and Atar Ali Khan at this World Cup. Whenever Nepal has played, the fans have been there with them through thick and thin. Some entertainment, the vibes in the stadium. Well watched by Zakir Ali. Very good bowling again from Bhutel. Not trying to bowl too quickly, under 80 kilometers per hour. He's not giving them any pace to work with. Success in the last game, so he understands the conditions here.
Beautifully taken down the leg side by Asif Sheikh. It's a wide though.
It's been a long time since we had international cricket here prior to this World Cup, but it's a wonderful facility.
Yes, they really do seem to be between a rock and a hard place, these Bangladesh batters at the moment. Not knowing whether to stick or twist, whether to go hard, or just simply survive. Upish and over extra cover. Goodness me, another heart in the mouth moment for Bangladesh and their batters. 13 overs gone, they're 69 for 6.
Yeah, indecisive, neither trying to drive it along the ground or deliberately over the top. In the end, just gets enough elevation. The bowling, 5 bowlers used by Nepal. All of them have been quite good. Lamechani has 2 overs up his sleeve. Those 2 overs might be quite crucial in a few overs' time.
Oh, a big shout for LBW. That has to be gone, and it is gone. Sandeep Lamechani strikes. It's his first of the evening, his 99th in his 2020 international career. And Tanzim goes. Is he going to review?
I think he's resigned to his fate. Yeah, he decides belatedly to take it. They were looking
player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I think the feet is a fair delivery. Passing under the bat. Can we have Ultra Edge to check if any bat is involved, please? Cap on the left. Ball is passed. Satisfied. No bat involved. Take it all the way to the pads, please. Satisfied, no bat. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact, wickets missing. Decision, I'll let you know when on screen. You're on screen.
Well, we thought he'd moved to 99 wickets. He hasn't. He's back on 98 again. Sandip Lamichhane.
He hasn't taken a wicket just yet in this World Cup. Sandip Lamichhane thought he did momentarily, but that was overturned, and so he lives to fight another day.
It was a very, very late call to review.
Oh, he's 99 now. Tanzim goes. Gated by the googly, and Bangladesh are definitely 7 down now.
And they're back in the swimming pool. Well, there's no reviewing that. Out the back of the hand. The Lamichhane variation through the gate and gone. As emphatic as you like.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant from Sandip Lamichhane and Nepal. Tanzim Hassan goes for 3, 69 for 7, Bangladesh.
Rishad Hussain coming in at number 9. He's got a half century in T20 internationals. And boy, they need another one from him now this evening, Bangladesh. Not the most convincing beginning.
Yeah, just look at this googly. Perfect pitched, just enough turn. That is a classical leg spinner's delivery. His first wicket in this World Cup, not their first dive though. They've been there before.
It'll be a wide.
I keep reminding people that Bangladesh win, they go through to the Super 8s. If they lose here, it gives the Netherlands a bit of a chance. Sri Lanka batting first against Netherlands. Sri Lanka already won down there, but when it comes to Netherlands chase, if Bangladesh have gone on to lose this, they'll know exactly what they need to do. Got a lot of cricket to go yet, though, in terms of this match.
Yes, you feel with the way the ball's turning that any runs that Bangladesh get will be very difficult for Nepal to overtake. Shaka Ali will keep the strike. 72 for 7.
What a play To look at the cricket from in the pool. Still 6 overs remaining. 36 legitimate deliveries for Bangladesh. If they can get at least a run a ball, get close to that 100 mark or just over that, it will be some effort and something to work with.
Crowd absolutely in raptures with this game. Turn and bounce again for Kushal Bertel.
Yeah, lots of T20 eyes for Nepal this year. They've played 30 men's T20 eyes within the last 12 months, the most by any team in this tournament. So they are a well-oiled machinery.
Big spin again.
And a lot of the cricket that they've been able to play has been a result of them qualifying for this tournament qualification. That's a beauty from Bertel, but it's meant that Cricket Association of Nepal were able to pitch to their government for money, and those government funds enabled them to travel out to the USA early to get that extra preparation and host West Indies and Island A for tours.
Yeah, prodigious turn again. It is the highest turning venue of all venues in this World Cup, and once again it's lived up to that billing. Vicious turn from the surface.
Improvisation there from Jakarali, and further to what Allison was talking about. Have another look at that spin. Here you are, Kushal Bertel, big spin from him, but all credit to Nepal. There's been a lot of work done. An A team has been put in place to try and bridge the gap between club cricket and senior level. So they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Will they pinch a single? Yes, they will. I'm trying to heave that one through the leg side. A lot of credit to Monty Desai as well, since he's taken over of this Nepal team. He's done a lot of work working the mental side of things as well as the skill side. Calm and composed figure, a father figure for these guys.
Five overs to go in the innings, 75 for 7.
Well, it was the perfect start for Nepal. A wicket, the first ball of the innings. Sompal has caught and bowled. Tanzir Hassan charged him. First ball of the match. And they just kept picking up the wickets after that. Spinning a web around Bangladesh. Giving themselves every chance here for a momentous win.
$75 for 7. And the tone for this match was set with the very first ball of the innings when Sompal, for some inexplicable reason, Tanzir came down the pitch, the first ball of the match, and tried to hit him over mid-wicket, and he offered the simplest caught and bowled. Jakarali's on strike. Lamachani, who's getting extravagant turn here on this pitch. Every phase has belonged to Nepal. 31 for 4, the power play. Everything has gone Nepal's way. Oh, it's the googly. It's done too much. You cannot take your eye off this for a second.
Yeah, the problem for the batter is they have to cope with the bounce and turn, and which meaning the bounce can be low also, just like that. We've seen some turned very sharply with the kind of bounce. Again, it's he knocks him over with the googly. And it goes on to pick up 100 T20 international wickets for Nepal.
Sandeep Lamachani, a match winner wherever he plays. And tonight, he's doing it for his country. 100 international T20 wickets and he couldn't have got it with a better delivery. The googly yet again dumbfounds Jakarali, and that's a moment for him, Lamachani, to savour. Jakarali's gone for 12, 75 for 8. Milestone in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for Sandeep Lamachani, 100 T20 international wickets. He's the second fastest to the milestone after Rashid Khan of Afghanistan. Another leg spinner, and this was brilliant. It was through him, it was onto him, it was quicker, and he deceived him with every facet of that delivery. 100 wickets. Well, Taskin Ahmed has come in here. What can he do that the others have not been able to do?
It's going to be hard for Nepal when they come to bat on this pitch even. Sandeep Lamachani, remember, he had not played a game since December.
"16 gone, 75 for 8. Lamachani has finished his 4 overs, 15 dot balls, 2 for 17. Rashid Khan took 53 matches for his 100 wickets. Sandeep Lamachani just one more. Wanindu Hasaranga 63, Haris Rao. Right, that's a big hit. That is a big hit, and it's made it now. That was a magnificent effort. I think it might be Dushan Malla down there at mid-wicket. It was a great effort by him.
Picked up the length very quickly, and when he hits it stays big. Well, have a look at that attempt. Or he could have clung in and he wanted to throw the ball back out. You know, brilliant, 100% for the effort. But a 6 from the bat of Rishad Hussain.
It's gone right across his stumps here and sweeps strongly for 4. Rishad Hussain with defiance here and some resistance at last for Bangladesh.
Well, this could be the challenge for Nepal in terms of keeping these last 5 overs, keeping the Bangladesh batters quiet, because they could yet accelerate from here and still get a total. Given the way this pitch is being played, it could prove problematic for Nepal. And they've got somebody out there in Rishad Hussain who can hit big.
But he's a big man, Rishad Hussain. .6'3", very tall. And he's got a reputation for hitting the ball very hard, and he's already shown us that.
I have been impressed though with Nepal's organisation for this match, their calmness. Samuel Badri was mentioning it before. Well wide in the throw though. That's not a good piece of work. But on the whole, they've been sharp, no sign of the distress of a couple of nights ago against South Africa, as if it's a fresh team, and I do believe the coach Monty Desai's had a big part to play in that. The psychology for Nepal taking on a team like Bangladesh. They almost have nothing to lose in this match.
Ooh, keeper liked it, Hasif Sheikh. But Bertel didn't really go up for that. It's a leg by.
Looking to play big shots. They need to realize that it's not as kind of a surface that you can play of each and every delivery. It's probably the wrong one. It's playing against the spin. Probably strike him in just outside the off stump.
Rashad is looking quite assured out there for Bangladesh, so they need some late order resistance from him. They got a number of deliveries to go here. One ball to complete this 17th over. It's 88 for 8. Bangladesh, knowing that a win here would put them into the Super 8s. They're a long, long way from shore. Now that is worth a shout this time. Sam Nadgarski says, no, not going to give you that. 17 gone, it's still 88 for 8. Yeah, it's a review. Nepal have reviewed this.
We have a
I want the LBW to have looked at.
Original position. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Ball is passing close to the inside edge. Can you have ultra edge, please? Roll it back one more time, please. Yeah, satisfied. No bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching outside leg. Sam, stay with your decision of now. You're on screen. Make the signal now.
Ball pitching outside leg stump, not out. 88 for 8. Pendra Singh Airy, third over. Rashad Hussain gone. Anil Sar takes the catch at long off. And it's a procession of Bangladesh wickets here at St Vincent in the Grenadines.
There was only one thing going in his mind: how to go and pick up boundaries. Not a kind of surface where you'll get away with taking chances. This time around, again, the very first delivery, bang, straight into the hand. Look at the reaction from the skipper. Rishad goes. He goes for 13. Bangladesh 88 for 9.
Last man in for Bangladesh is Mustafizur Rahman, 88 for 9, and there's still 2.5 overs to go. Mustafizur is playing his 100th T20 international, and the Bangladesh borders Oh, the Tigers have had their claws removed tonight. Taskin on naught, hasn't laid a bat on it yet. Mustafizur has just come in. Every single run that they can muster from here, like a bar of gold.
Yeah, in the slot, that one. Deciding to take on the first ball of the over. Boundaries have been few and far between for Bangladesh. And recognizing an opportunity to hit the ball long and straight, but finding the long off fielder. Great catch. Nepal have been on the button tonight. Their fielding, their bowling. Everything's been going their way.
That very first ball of the match just set the tone, didn't it? The strangest of shots from Tanzid Hassan Tamim. Marching down the pitch, he walked out of his crease. And he was caught and bowled.
Yeah, just 8 4s and 1 6, Dale. It has been so very difficult to pick up boundaries. Bangladesh is managing only 8 4s and 1 6 so far.
Again, similar to the other night when South Africa played here, boundaries were really difficult to come by. And only the odd bad ball that was bowled did we see the South Africans then manage to get some runs. Tristan Stubbs managing at the back end of that innings to get some runs, but Bangladesh being 9 down now, no recognized batters out there, with 2 bowlers basically to have to try and see this innings through.
It's the end of the 18th over, 90 for 9. Dale Steyn was just talking about how difficult it was for South Africa batting against Bangladesh the other night. 113 for 6, 109 for 7. That was in New York. Oh, goodness me. Oh, good luck for that. That's a bit like the Bangladesh innings at the moment. Topsy-turvy. Taskin is on strike. And Abhinash Bohara is the bowler. Bustles in. Pretty much a round arm. It's quite a round arm delivery that we've got here. It's almost at 45 degrees.
Yeah, and a new bowler bowling the 19th over. And you'd think that if there was an in batter in now at the seam, there's an opportunity where Bangladesh could have scored a couple more runs in the last remaining 12 balls. The spinners have been incredibly difficult to get away. When they bowled slow, it's bounced and spun. When they bowled quick, it's rushed the batters. But there's been a lot of turn tonight, again, on a fresh wicket.
Well, I guess he just wants Sompal to bowl that last over now, because Dipendra Singh Airy, 3 overs, 2 for 17, he bowled the last over. So it's something of a gamble for him, for the young Nepal captain.
Yeah, Bangladesh despair and will need to find a way to hang on up until the 20th over. Will they be able to do it?
Oh, you don't want to be doing that. Don't give them runs. Don't give Bangladesh runs. They're so hard to get on this pitch.
It just shows Nepal haven't played a lot against the bigger nations. Realizing that Bangladesh being 9 down, an opportunity to actually make the kill the game off right now, this over. Don't leave it and give Bangladesh a soft over, in inverted commas I say so, where they can potentially get a new bowler away bowling his first over of the night. You almost want to finish the innings off in this over right now.
They're going to look for a second, and they will. I suppose what he could have done, and Many people might have felt give this 19th over to Sompal, who's bowled magnificently tonight, and let him finish it.
Absolutely. It's a bowler who's been in the action for the evening, run in and do the job, but that just shows you a little bit of experience by the Nepal team. They haven't played in these pressure moments before, and these are the small little things they'll get better at. Sompal, he's bowled 3 overs, he's taken 2 wickets, he could have finished the innings off right now. He closed out.
Looks for the Yorker. That's squirted away for 4. These are valuable runs for Bangladesh as they edge towards 100.
A boundary at this stage of the game is a big bonus for Bangladesh. The idea was not bad. There's nothing wrong with the delivery, but since the third man fielder is inside the circle, and so is the fine leg fielder, anything goes past the keeper, it's a boundary.
Yeah, again, another thing that you can do is when number 10 and 11 are batting, you almost want those fine leg and third man back, short third man being up in the ring. You're going to find the inside edge and the outside edge a lot when you're bowling your seamers. Small little fielding changes is the difference between Bangladesh getting over 105 and putting on a total that can be quite difficult for Nepal to chase.
Just think, as you were talking there, Dale, do you remember the fielding position that Marco Jansen adopted when South Africa were bowling with the quicks on? Henrik Nokia, he was almost at a long stop behind the keeper on the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. Teams that are players that are not familiar with facing extreme pace are always late on the ball, and your numbers 10 and 11 often not the best timers of the ball, so you want those third man's fine legs back. You want them very fine, so if they do find the edge, you're able to stop off those boundaries.
Oh, it's gone right through. It's missed everything. Keeper hits the stumps. That might well have been curtains. That could have been the end of it.
It's been an outstanding performance from the Nepali bowlers. They've been brilliant. Again, hint of movement. Didn't pick it up. This is the second attempt. Yes, there was an opportunity. But he was in. They steal another single. It's turning out to be a good over. Already 9 runs in this over. It's all about 9s here. 99 for 9.
He's had a smack at this, and he's going to be safe. That brings up the 100 for Bangladesh. 101 for 9, 1 to go. Just 1 over to go, and these are such valuable runs that you really don't want as Nepal to give away, but it looks now as if it's not going to be Sompal to bowl this final over. I think it's going to be Dipendra Singh Airy. But very strangely, unless Sompal has some kind of injury, he's only bowled 3 overs and he was magnificent. He began the rout with the very first ball of the match. He's got 1 over to go, but the captain has gone with his spinner, Dipendra Singh Airy, to bowl this final over. And he's got to get a move on, because look at the time. They've gone past the 60. 60 seconds. Right, final over. Goes after it, and this will be 4. And the runs are hemorrhaging now for Nepal. They want to stop this.
Bangladesh fans will be happy. They'll still be disappointed the way things have gone for Bangladesh. But it's a good start. Really went after. You want to slash? Slash hard. It goes to the boundary. Yeah, maybe the reason why Rohit has brought in an off spinner is because 2 left-handers in the crease. Maybe that is one of the reasons why. We had an option to bring in Sompal, he didn't.
Believe it or not, this is the second highest partnership in this innings, and it's come with the number 10 and 11. But You've got two of the best bowlers for Bangladesh in harness batting here, so they're going to have their work cut out, but they're giving themselves a bit more of a cushion to defend whatever total they'll end up with here. Smashes it to extra cover. It's gone. It's a run out to finish. The run out is the end of the Bangladesh innings. Rohit Podal was the captain who made the stop, got the throw in, and Nepal a demolition job here.
Mustafa's getting a lot of bat on it, but not getting it through the gap. Wonderful fielding by Nepal all evening. We've seen them all over Bangladesh. I just think they didn't complete their full 20 overs. Even that, with the power that he hit that at, he could have said no. Just stayed there for the last 3 or 4 balls. And that is the end of the innings. Nepal will need 107 to win this game.
Yeah, Bangladesh, that's their lowest total against an associate country in the T20 World Cup. 106 all out Bangladesh. Nepal, that has been a cohesive team effort. All the bowlers can give themselves a pat on the back. That's been quite magnificent from Nepal.
Yeah, bowlers, you got to hand it up to the bowlers.